What's going on, guys? My name's Carlos. I'm a local hibachi chef here at Roostertrap Park, and today we have our fire stack. I'm going to kind of show you how to throw on the top here. Pretty much looks like that. Pretty durable thing. Kind of fix it up a little bit. And just like that, that's on top. It's always good to kind of have a clean surface to cook on. So have yourself a nice damp rag. Wipe it off on top. But it does heat up very fast, and it seems as though we're gonna have a pretty solid cook today. So, that's nice. Today we have a selection of prime rib, and we have some shrimp shish kebabs over here that I just skewered. I also have a few lobster tails that I was able to cut up, and we'll start seeing if we can grill this up. Should be pretty easy. I have oil, and I'm just gonna go for this nice easy brown part right here. You don't want to blacken a steak. You kind of also want to season your cooking surface and make sure that it's nice and ready for you to cook on. And that does look pretty good. We'll start with our ribs. These are going to, prime rib is going to take about the longest. You get a nice sear on there. We'll just throw them on there, okay? And they are dry steaks. That way you get a nice good crust. And as you can hear, it's already got oil coming out on the sides, which is pretty great. It is searing up pretty well. You don't really want to touch the ribeyes, but just to show you guys, it's doing its job. Got a pretty good sear on there, and we're not even cooked all the way yet, which is great. We'll have some time to rest these steaks. Also, this extra oil, I'll be able to throw my lobster tails and some of my shrimp skewers on there without having to use any extra oil. So this is a pretty good surface. When you are cooking steaks, just to get that extra sear, there's different points in your steak that it's gonna cool down their surfaces that you set them down on. So it's always good to pick them up and move them to a nice hotter area so that way you get a full sear all around the whole steak. Right now I have lemons. I have full cloves of garlic that I should have minced up, but luckily I have minced garlic as well. I have unsalted butter, and you can use pretty much any unsalted butter. I prefer using milk solids, but any unsalted butter is going to do good. I have salt. I have soy sauce. I have pretty much all my hibachi ingredients and all the good stuff. I have vodka just in case, teriyaki sauce, extra seasoning that's actually from the same vendor right next to us, and they're pretty cool. He was kind of hooking me up with this, but same guy in the same farmer's market. I have green onions, and we have Gatorade. So we got pretty much all that we need to have us a good lunch. Alright, we're going to go and flip our second ribeye here. And as you can see, they have an absolutely beautiful sear on the entire surface of the whole steak. So we're going to do the same things. We're going to set these back over here on our hot surfaces where we started, because we flipped them onto a hotter surface when we needed to get them cooked. We're going to grab some of our shrimp shish kebabs and we'll just set them down right in between, yeah? Just like that. Not a fault. You never want to put too much oil when you start, otherwise the oil does burn as well. So it's kind of good to have a dry surface at first. And you can put on oil as you go. And take two of those. I'm going to start focusing on our steaks again. Big shout out to Jet for hooking me up with the funds to get us some nice, good pieces of beef. But I'm happy to see that they're coming out pretty dang good. As you can see, they're getting carved. Although we got some butter on there. We'll flick them one more time. And you can see rolling incredible. That's incredible. This is a very impressive grill. This is something, honestly, I would say camping. My brother is an outdoors guy. He works over at REI. And this is something that it absolutely whoops on any of the backpack grills. Because those are super tiny and you can only get about one cast iron skillet on there. I wouldn't even mind putting a skillet on here. I was going to bring it, but I'm on a cat. I do. We got garlic. They're already seared on both sides, and I just want to kind of use the butter I put on the other side to get it nice and basted. You don't even need a spoon to baste it, and I just want to kind of tar that garlic up. They are super tender. Garlic's nice and charred up. Our steak actually looks just about ready. Let's fold these off. We'll let those rest. We can focus a little bit more on our skewers. Now that we got some time, we can make sure they come out right. Now that I've pulled off the steaks, I can get some oil on here. And make sure it gets in the spots I need it. The heat has died down to a really good perfect temperature to cook those, so I can kind of just let them rest. And I do also have some more sears I can try out with later. This would be my 4th year in Hibachi, and I've been cooking for 8 years. So a little bit of salt, some pepper. And we'll cut those up in just a minute, but we'll let them rest. That's it.
Okay, so Carlos, now that you've actually used the grill, give us an honest review. Don't hold anything back. Let us know exactly what you thought.
Honestly, if I had remembered that this hole was right here, I probably could have soaked the fire. It does burn quite hot, but I think overall this is a really great product. Anyone who has done outdoor cooking or does a lot of outdoor cooking, they could use this probably on every event or every where they go, every travel event. So great for camping. I think it would be an incredible fireplace as well. You could kind of keep a fire burning in here all day, and then whenever anyone's ready to have dinner, you just throw on that top, and then it's ready to go pretty much almost instantly. So it's a really good grill.
Awesome, thank you.
Fitz is like, yeah, let me get in here.
Fitz!
We got a pretty decent medium rare in there. They have been resting for a lot longer than 5 minutes. I'm sure that they would have been a perfect medium rare, but that is still a great result. You got steak and lobster for lunch.
Looks good.
You guys want to try these?
Sure.
More salt, any pepper?
He approves.
Pretty good. What do you think, Ray?
It's good.
Pass us?
Yeah.